Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We're about to do the predictions and breakdowns for UFC Fight Night. Covington versus Buckley, which is the final UFC card of the year of 2024. It's coming to you on the 14th of December. We have a bunch of fights to go through. It's a pretty stacked card. I know I'm late, but I'm back from vacation. I'm feeling better. I got super sick. We're feeling a little bit better. Feeling like I can do this. We're going to put out the betting talk. We're going to put out the predictions. We're going to put out the recap of last week's card. I did watch it while I was in Punta Cana. It was a good vacation. And we're going to start off with the prelims of Piera Rodriguez against Josefine Knudsen, or Knudsen, whatever. We're going Josefine Knudsen. The Thunder is just better. She's a way better striker, and Piera Rodriguez is kind of a piece of shit. She's a dirty fighter. Her last fight around, she was DQ'd, I believe, because of headbutts. Dink. There you go, against Ariana Carnelossi, whatever her fucking name is. Carnelossi was going to win the fight anyway. Even though Rodriguez was like she wasn't even doing that bad, and the headbutts just cost her the whole fight in general. It's just Carnelossi was overpowering her. She was a little bit overwhelming inside that second round. Rodriguez felt like a headbutt was going to do her some good. She got DQ'd for it. Knudsen is just the better striker. She's coming out of Contender Series. She fought on the road to UFC. Really, really good prospect. I don't really think this is a big hype train. I think she just has a lot of skill behind it. I think she's just a lot better. She's not longer. She likes to get into the pocket. She's a really good striker. And Rodriguez seems to have a bit of a problem when she has girls mixing it up. When girls start to shoot on her, she seems like she gets a little bit worried. She did fight Sam Hughes, and Sam Hughes is kind of ass. But she does have decent takedowns, and Rodriguez was able to beat her. It's just I don't think Sam Hughes is even close to the type of fighter that Knudsen is, and that's probably her best win. Kay Henson is terrible. Valencia Machado is also just horrendous. She's not very good. I don't think she even fights anymore. Oh, she does. She fights in Invicta. Okay. Respect. Josefine Knudsen, a really good boxing. I think when it comes to the mix-up, Rodriguez is going to get a little bit overwhelmed, and I think this is going to be the last fight of her career inside the UFC. It's not that I don't think she belongs here. She's fighting these high-level girls, and she's just... I don't think she's going to be able to get it done. Next on the prelims, we have Davey Grant versus Ramon Taveras. This is a fantastic fight. This is the striker's lover quarrel. I think Ramon Taveras is going to clip him, to be honest. He's a little bit longer. He's kind of a dirty fighter. He likes to get into the pocket. The last fight was Sari City. City won. But the Cortavius Romeus, dude, when he gets into it, he cracks. And he dropped Romeus like 3 times. Huge shots. He didn't rush it. He took his time. James Dunn knockout again, took his time. He didn't rush the knockout, which is something that you like to see. And when you're fighting Davey Grant, who's almost 39, he's starting to slow down. He just lost to Daniel Marcos in a split decision fight where I thought Marcos won. Again, it was close, but I thought he got the nod. But you know, Rafael Assunção kind of on his way out. Again, old. You have Luis Smolka, old. Well, not old, but a lot of damage on the poor guy. Adrian Yanez lost, Marlon Vera lost. It's just Ramon Taveras. This is a big step up in competition. When it comes to betting, I probably wouldn't be touching this fight. I just think Ramon Taveras is... he's the younger fighter, man. It's just I haven't seen Davey Grant in a little while. And he again, 39 years of age, that's a problem. It is a problem. When you hit 38, you start to deteriorate very fast, especially in the fight world. And you have Davey Grant, who has been around for so fucking long. He's been in so many wars. Like, it's just like, ugh, like I don't know, man. It's tough. Again, he's only lost to the best of the best. And Daniel Marcos is one of those guys who's up and coming, and he's just fucking beating everyone up. He's 16-0. Should be 17-0 or reaching long. That no contest is kind of bullshit. He's fighting. Who is it next? He's fighting Adrian Yanez next. He's kind of beat up for sure. I just think Ramon Taveras. I know he did lose the city, but he looked a lot more improved in that fight than he did in the Contender Series. And he got revenge, man. He got revenge. I thought he lost the fight, but whatever. Maybe this helps his ego. He's also cornering a bunch of guys, which kind of is a problem. You kind of want to be 100% into your own MMA game and working on it. But I mean, I respect him. Obviously, going and cornering some other fighters that he's training with is just. You want to be 100%, man. When you have guys like Anthony Smith, Dominic Cruz, you're doing other shit. You're not 100% on your game. You're not 100% on improving your game, and you're fighting Davey Grant, who is a dangerous fighter. So it's gonna be a close fight, but I hope Ramon Taveras takes it down. We got Miranda Maverick versus Jamie Lynn Horth. I'm kind of on the side of Jamie Lynn Horth. She's able to figure it out in the middle of fights. Her corner is very good, giving her really good advice. She's also British, Colombian, and I got to root for my Canadians here. Miranda Maverick is really, really good. She's just really overwhelming. Barboza got overwhelmed completely. Adriana Lee overwhelmed completely. She's terrible, though. Priscilla, the girl who shoved her fucking eyes in Jillian Robertson's eyes. Or shoved her hands, her fingers in the eyes of Jillian Robertson during a rear naked choke, because she's a piece of shit. She beat that lady up, too. It's just... You go back and watch the Jasmine Jasvidius decision loss, and when you don't get your way, you start to fall apart. And that's what Miranda Maverick showed. She showed that when she doesn't get her way, and she doesn't get to dictate where the fight stands, she starts to fall apart. And you have Jasmine Jasvidius, or Jasvidius, whatever. It's Jasvidius. Very, very long fighter. And just super good on the ground, too. And Miranda Maverick couldn't do anything about it. And you have Jamie Lynn Horth, who's able to mix it up. She's good everywhere. She's got really good hands, too. And I think it's going to impose more of a threat than people think for Miranda Maverick. I think plus 3.5 Jamie Lynn Horth is nice for a bet. She's a little bit longer, man. She's really tall. And if she can frame off and stop Miranda Maverick and just beat her up in the boxing, she's kind of fucked. Like, this is a big step up for Jamie Lynn Horth, man. You're fighting number 15 in the world. I think she can actually do it. I think plus 275 is a little bit, I don't know, giving by fucking Vegas here. That's kind of insane. I don't think Miranda Maverick's that good. I mean, she's good, but like, when you have a girl like Jamie Lynn Horth who's still fucking good everywhere, I don't understand what the fuck we're doing here. We're gonna also, I just want to double check something here. Yeah, Miranda Maverick was just stuck on the ground the whole fight with Jasmine, right? Yeah, basically. That's what happened. Anyway, again, if Jamie Lynn Horth gets this to the ground, frames off, I don't know. We have a lot of problems. If we get stand up, Jamie Lynn Horth, again, longer fighter, a lot of problems. I just feel like Miranda Maverick's gonna be the one having to figure out the stuff in the middle of the fight. I think round one's gonna go to Horth, and we're gonna see from there. Next on the prelims, Miles Johns versus Felipe Lima. We're going Felipe Lima. After his win over Mohamed Naimov, I'm not gonna go against him anymore. I was watching him in FCR, and I thought he was doing fucking fine. He fought in Octagon and won the champ, and then they're like, hey, let's go. Bring it up. I'm going to UFC, baby. And I'm like, nope. Mohamed Naimov's going to win this. Felipe Lima's not tested yet. He's fighting a high-caliber fighter. Mohamed Naimov is very good. He's going to be fine. And he gets fucking choked up. He gets finished for the first time in his career. I don't know what happened there. We cut out. Anyway, we got Miles Johns, Felipe Lima, and Felipe Lima is probably just going to overwhelm Miles Johns. I think he's going to knock him out. I think he's going to just get into the pocket with Miles Johns where these guys are throwing heat, and Felipe Lima has a lot of mix-up. His fucking hands fly like crazy. He has really, really quick hands, and he's good on the ground. He was able to mix it up against Mohamed Naimov. Took my parlay right out from underneath his legs and made me fucking get pissed off, but made me love the fact that Felipe Lima, coming from FCR, where I watched him fucking flourish, beat up the guy in Octagon to win the fucking championship, get the call up to the UFC, and then just beat up Mohamed Naimov, who I thought was going to be more experienced and better than Felipe Lima. I got nothing to say. Excuse me, I was coughing a little bit there. Again, like I said, we're a little bit sick here. Anyway, Miles Johns' best win being Cody Gibson. I don't see how he's going to deal with the pressure of Felipe Lima. a guy who looks like he's improving rapidly. He has really good guys at All Stars training. His coaches are phenomenal. He has a lot of guys out of Europe that fight really, really fucking well. A lot of guys out of the Northern Land, and he's better. Okay, like he's just better. Miles Johns, I'm gonna need to see more from this fucking guy. If he fought Cody Garbrandt would have beat the shit out of him. In my truthful opinion, I don't think Miles Johns had a fucking chance against Cody Garbrandt. I took that underdog side all day. I just don't think he has it. I don't think Miles Johns is going to be able to get through Felipe Lima, especially after that last fight. I think Felipe Lima wants it more. I think when it comes down to heart, it's going to be all Felipe Lima. What are we fighting at here? Featherweight? Yeah, Miles Johnson's moving up. Good luck with that. Next, I'm going to put him Sean Woodson versus Fernando Padilla. I saw people picking Fernando Padilla. Do you know who Sean Woodson is? This dude's long as fuck. He's a sniper. Lost to Charles Jourdain, but beat the shit out of Alex Caceres. Dennis Bojukka, Colin Aglet beat the fuck out of him. Luis Saldana, I thought he won. Sean Woodson's really good, man. His boxing is impeccable. He's fighting Fernando Padilla, who's got a little bit more in the gas tank than him. Who's going to try and push the pressure a little bit more. But I think Fernando's just... He's just not there in the boxing. I think when it comes down to the second and third round, you have Sean Woodson, who's so long and so snappy in the arms. He's going to be fucking piecing you up. He's got a nice 1-2. His jab's really good. His hook, right from his hip, and he's still able to keep his hands up. I don't know what else to say. Like, Fernando Padilla, again, like, he's good. Julian Erosa knockout. That's huge. That's huge. It's huge. It's a huge knockout. But it's just not happening. I just don't see it happening. I see the sniper taking him down, bro. He's just better. But these fucking Mexican fighters are absolutely unreal, and they're disgusting in every fucking single way. In the fact that they don't stop. They keep coming at you. He's from Chihuahua, Mexico. This guy's fucking from just where people fucking lose their shit and go with pro boxers. Like, how many pro boxers come out of Mexico and are just fucking dominators? How many fucking martial artists come out of Mexico and are just dominators? There's a lot of them. This guy's from St. Louis, Missouri. He's from like fucking Piss, USA. And he's got Fernando Padilla, who's going to be trying to explode on him every 2 seconds. I just think Sean Woodson's going to be able to snipe him out. I think if Padilla doesn't knock him out early, you have fucking problems, man. You have problems long term with Sean Woodson. He's just too long for you. He's too good in the stand-up. He knows too much. His fight IQ is so good. He's slick. He moves out of the way. He doesn't just sit in the pocket. He has the distance management, and I love it. We have Drakkar Klose taking on Joel Alvarez, and Joel Alvarez is just, like, so good. Drakkar Klose is fucked. Alvarez is longer. He's better. The boxing is not even comparable. Drakkar Klose is going to get knocked out. It's going to be exactly the same as the Beneil Dariush knockout. Literally. It's going to be almost fucking identical. Joel Alvarez is going to knock the fuck out of Drakkar Klose. If he can finish Alves Brenner, a guy who is so fucking tough, he's too tough for his own good. He's too tough for his own good. Joel Alvarez has real power. I bet Alves Brenner that fight. Joel Alvarez has real power. He's a real problem. He beat up Alves Brenner in that fight. He won every round. He won every round against a guy who everyone thought was going to be able to hold up against him. Meanwhile, Alves Brenner is one of those guys who he's a big underdog, bro. He was a huge underdog against Guram Kutateladze. He's a plus 500 against Kutateladze. And look where fucking Kutateladze is now. Okay? Like, he's a fucking problem. This is a fucking problem for Drakkar Klose. And I don't know how he's going to handle it. I don't think he's going to handle it. That win over Joe Selecki, lucky. Lucky. Because Joe Selecki had that shit locked in. Lucky. Very lucky. That was the second slam in a row. Yeah. Lucky. Lucky. Yeah. I got Joel Alvarez by whatever he wants. I think it's going to be a slump KO. I think Drakkar Klose is going out cold. I don't think he's making it through the second round. I think we're going to go second round out cold. I'm going to bet second round KO. I think Joel Alvarez is just going to overwhelm Drakkar Klose. Oh, fuck. Listen, this is a low energy video, okay? I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm trying. All right. We have Michael Johnson against Ottoman Azatar. I want to pick Michael Johnson, bro, but he's so chinny. We're going to go Michael Johnson. I don't know, man. Ottoman Azatar, he just pisses me off. My Frivola knockout is just like, fuck, bro. And then Francisco Prado, he's like, he comes out. I'm like, ooh, Prado looks good. I'm going to bet on him. Bang! Fucking knocks him out. Even money. All right. Like, his best win's fucking Timu, probably, right? Yeah. And Timu fucking sucks. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to go Michael Johnson. He's the vet. I mean, 38 years of age, Boca Raton, Florida. He's still fucking fighting like a madman. He has been slumped a couple times recently. Diego Ferreira knocked him out the second round after having a good first round, too. I was kind of pissed off about that because I thought Michael Johnson was going to win that fight. Darius Flowers wins was good. Darius Flowers is no longer on the UFC roster, I believe, after that. No, the Evan Elder loss is what got him out. Yeah, whatever. But Ottoman Azatar, it's just like he just... I don't know how you can be younger and look slower, but it's possible apparently when you're Ottoman Azatar. I don't know how you can be 13-2 and still look like you have no idea what the fuck you're doing in that octagon. You still look like you leave your hands down when you're fucking getting in these big exchanges and you get caught. And Michael Johnson's not a guy that you want to get caught by. He's fucking chinny, but he's knocked dudes out before and he's slumped Dustin Poirier. He fucking knocked the shit out of Dustin Poirier cold. Like, he's got real power, man. This is a real problem. I got Michael Johnson. He's almost even on his fucking fights, but he's fought some of the best of the best. He's been at the top of the top, and he's one of those guys that's going to stick around probably for a little bit longer, and I think this is just one of those fights where he's not letting a fucking can get through. We got Navajo. Well, he's not a can, but you know what I mean, comparably. Navajo Sterling versus Tuco Tokos. Tuco is really, really tough. Really tough. He's eating some fucking nasty shots, but Navajo Sterling is the next coming of Israel Adesanya. He fights like Izzy. He has nasty fucking kicks. He has really, really, really clean boxing. He keeps his hands low if he wants. He keeps his hands high. He slips out of stuff. Leg kick, 1-2 up top. That fucking knockout left hook of Philippe Latu. He slumped him, bro. It was really, really good. And Navajo Sterling is one of those guys from City Kickboxing where he has so many good guys inside of his fucking training regimen that he's improving so much faster than other guys because of the high level competition that he's fighting against inside that fucking practice cage. I mean, again, Killcliff has GM3, you got Robbie Lawler, you got Brendan Allen, you got Derek Brunson, you got Rumble, you got all the, well, Rumble's not around anymore, but yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, fuck, rip Rumble. Anthony Rumble. When did he pass away again? 2022, that's what it was. Man, rest in peace, fucking Anthony. Anyway, get away from that. My bad. Navajo Sterling, again, just high. Dude, it's just current champions, real champions. You're fighting these fucking guys in camp that are just fucking nasty. You have Navajo Sterling, who's tall as shit. He has overwhelming reach. He's long as hell. And he's fighting Tuco, who has no fucking business being in here. No business at all. Like, whatsoever. He's going to get his ass rocked inside the second round. Sterling's going to take his time. He's going to find it. And so that second round, I believe, Tuco will be going out. We're going to start. That was the start of the main card. Well, we're going to continue the main card, I guess. Daniel Marcos taking on Adrian Yanez, and we got Daniel Marcos via decision, I guess. I want knockout, but it's not going to happen. I mean, Rob Font was able to take out Adrian Yanez. Jonathan Martinez took him out with leg kicks. Had a little bit of a comeback fight against Salvador Vinicius. But Daniel Marcos is a different level of fighter. He's 16-0. Yeah, he should be 17-0. He's a phenomenal fighter. I don't think any of these fights have really been robberies. I think he's really, really fighting well. I think he's one of those prospects that you have to bet on. Like, he's clean. He's when he comes into the pocket, he's slipping and everything. He's doing everything perfect. He's able to mix it up. He doesn't care where the fight takes place. He would rather it be in the feet. I would rather it be on the feet, especially in this instance. But Adrian Yanez is a really, really good fucking striker. Really, really good striker. Majority of his wins are by knockout. He was one of those guys that was just absolutely on a fucking heat streak before Rob Font and Jonathan Martinez took him out. He was absolutely beating the hell out of everyone. He never looked like he had a problem. He looked like he like everyone was gonna have a problem with him. He was winning every single fight inside the fucking distance. Another big win over Davey Grant. Just another one of those fighters that was able to beat up Davey Grant. But Daniel Marcos is just really, really clean in the striking. And I think when it comes to the striking, he's just going to be able to slip everything that Adrian Yanez has. But again, Adrian Yanez is a huge fucking power puncher. Clean shot. Oh, right. He almost took him out. I forgot about that. What am I missing here? Yeah, okay, sorry. I was just looking at a fucking highlight. I was just making sure I wasn't stupid. This is Daniel Marcos highlight against John Castaneda where he almost dropped him in the 3rd round. He does have a problem getting up, but Adrian Yanez is not going to take this to the floor. It doesn't really matter. This is going to be a pure striking war, and I think Marcos has a little bit of an advantage being just a little bit faster. It's just Adrian Yanez has power from out of this world, and he still has it. He's 31. It's not like he's out of it. So I think it's going to be a really good strikers battle. I think under 2.5 is where you're going to sit. It's just there's a lot of power in between these two guys, and I think Adrian Yanez is one of those guys that can end it at any time, and Daniel Marcos might be able to slip something at him with a counter left or right, because Adrian Yanez has been clipped like that before against Rob Font. So, and Daniel Marcos is quite similar in the way that he's going to be boxing in this fight. So we have next on the main card, Dustin Jacoby taking on Vitor Petrino. Vitor Petrino, I mean, if he didn't just run into a guillotine against Anthony Smith, he would have easily knocked him out. I'm going to go with Vitor Petrino. Dustin Jacoby just got knocked out by Dominic Reyes, who, again, power doesn't leave, but you're getting knocked out by that. You're losing to Alonzo Menafield. Like, congrats, you beat fucking Kennedy and Jessica, who just moved up to heavyweight and is looking better than ever. I'm taking Vitor Petrino. Like, there's nothing Jacoby can do at this point to make me fucking change my mind. I will never bet this dude. He was okay in glory, not that great. Everyone thinks he's some fucking next level shit. He got knocked out in 2 minutes by Pereira. 2 minutes he was out cold. That's just because he fucking fought Pereira doesn't mean he's some fucking god in kickboxing, bro. Doesn't mean shit. There's a lot of guys that fought Pereira in kickboxing. A lot of them lost, including Izzy. Vitor Petrino is going to rock the shit out of Dustin Jacoby early. It will be ended inside 2 rounds. However he wants. Probably KO. I'd love to see a fucking arm triangle again, like he got on Ihor. Or Merchant Prachnio, excuse me. It's just probably not going to even get there. I think it's going to be a knockout quick. Dustin fucking sucks. I hate Dustin. Manel Kape versus Bruno Silva next on the main card. And we're going to go with Manel Kape. Bruno Silva got lucky against Cody Durden. Cody Durden was owning his ass every single second of that fight until the uppercut landed. And he just looked like shit. Manel Kape is one of those guys that looks terrible while he's fighting, and then he blitzes in and you see him knock you like senseless. You just fucking, you're gone. You get blitzes in on you and it's over. Like, he took his time against Pantoja, he took his time against Nicolau, he took his time against Makayev. Every single time he takes his time, he loses. And this is going to be one of those fights where Manel Kape is fighting Bruno Silva, who's really aggressive, so he's going to have to be aggressive, and you're going to see probably a knockout. Bruno Silva's not making it 3 rounds. I don't believe it. Manel Kape's really fucking good, really, really powerful, really good knees, and he's long as shit. He's really, really long. He's fighting from Extreme Couture. These guys are cardio machines. Manel Kape is going to be going 3 rounds, full blast. Bruno Silva is going to be gassed inside the first 4 minutes. That's my guess. 4 minutes. He was gassed against Durden and just landed a nice uppercut. I'm telling you, 4 minutes. Maybe 6. He's going to get off that stool, feel a little bit good. He's going to gas because Manel Kape's just going to fucking rush him down. He's going to hit him with a nice body shot, nice knee right to the body, drop him. Ground and pound. All right, co-main event of the evening, Cub Swanson taking on Billy Quarantillo. I want to take Cub Swanson all day. Billy Q is probably going to win, but I want to take Cub Swanson all day. Hakeem Dawodu, I thought he won that fight. A lot of people were like, no, Hakeem won that fight. He outstruck him. Fuck off. Cub Swanson won round 1 and 3, I believe, in that fight. I thought it was pretty clear, or 2 and 3, whatever it was. I thought it was really clear. I thought Cub Swanson won. Andre Fili split decision. Cub Swanson's still fighting. He's still a really good fighter, 41 years of age. He's literally good everywhere, but his striking is still there. His power is still there. He hits like a fucking truck. He has good jiu-jitsu. He can take it everywhere. Shane Burgos was able to fucking decision Billy Q. Okay? Edson Barboza at fucking 40 was able to knock him out. Okay? 37, but you know. Yusuf Zalal was able to choke him out. Yusuf Zalal doesn't get any fucking chokes. Meanwhile, he's got 4 fucking chokes in a row. I'm just kidding. But I mean, Yusuf Zalal is a different animal, okay? Yusuf Zalal is literally fucking a beast, okay? And that was his first submission loss. Also because Yusuf Zalal is kind of on a little bit of a heat streak. His jiu-jitsu is pretty fucking good. He's able to take the back really easily. He's one of those guys inside featherweight that just, they have grappling, so you might as well use it. A lot of the guys are striking inside featherweight, so why wouldn't you just use your grappling to your advantage? Which Yusuf Zalal is doing really, really fucking well, and he's going to be fighting some really high-level competition soon because of that. Especially after leaving the UFC and then coming back and getting fucking 3 in a row, all chokes. Especially against Jack Shore, he was able to choke out Jack fucking Shore. Like, fuck you, Yusuf. Fuck you. Alright? Ruin Jack Shore's career. Ruin it! I like Cub Swanson here, though. As an underdog, 41 years of age, I think this is going to be one of his last fights. Probably going to be the glove put down if he does end up losing. I just really hope Cub Swanson comes out here as the real killer and ends Billy's night early and raises his hand maybe for one last time. We're going to go to the main event of the evening. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. You probably didn't because it's low energy. I totally get it. I respect you. No worries. But I thought it was pretty good. Fuck you. Colby Covington versus Joaquin Buckley. I have gone against Buckley every time. Every single time. I'm doing it again. Colby Covington by decision. Fuck you, Buckley. You're not winning this one. You took out Wonder Boy. Colby Covington's going to wrestle fuck you into the ground. Colby Covington came alive inside the 5th round against Leon Edwards. I think he's going to come alive inside this whole fight. I think he's here to stay. I think he's not doing it. I mean, he's still doing it just for the fucking money. You can see it inside the press conference. He's talking about fucking LeBron. Like, shut up, bro. No one really gives a fuck. But Joaquin Buckley has a different type of power. If he doesn't knock him out inside 2 rounds, Colby Covington's going to outfuck him for the other 3. Buckley definitely is live for a knockout. Colby can definitely get druck and dropped here. This is no joke. If Wonder Boy can get knocked out, anyone can get knocked out by Joaquin Buckley. He has a different type of power at 170. Him moving down was just the right idea. He's just bigger. He's fucking huge, and it's just not good for 170s. Like, this is a big problem. But I like Chaos as a plus 200. He is a high-level fucking grappler. He is going to be just consistently grappling Joaquin Buckley. He is going to look to probably put him in the ground for the entire fight. And if he's able to do that, I think we're going to see a very, very big fucking smile on Colby. And Joaquin Buckley is probably going to fade. Again, I'm only taking it because he's a plus 200. The pick is probably Buckley by knockout. I'm being honest. Buckley's probably going to knock out Colby Covington. But I'm going to be betting Colby Covington to win, because plus 200 is just disrespectful for a guy of his caliber, especially when he's still high level, in my opinion. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sick. I'm trying my best. I will see you guys all on Saturday for the live. I love you guys. I'll be making sure to do the betting talk as well today. I'll talk to you later. Peace.